Mastermind, it's something that if anybody is looking to grow in anything that they're doing in life, you can find individuals that are willing to come together to, for the same reasons, whether it be business, personal, anything that's specific. So masterminds, specifically this one, has helped me grow, has helped, and it's trickled down to my family as well, it's trickled down to my wife. And so it's masterminds, I think, are honestly that continued education, or part of that continued education that everybody should be a part of in some way, some fashion, whether it be something formal like Billy is holding up with us, and being part of the Uncomfortables, or if it's just you and a couple friends getting together every week or every couple weeks to get, kind of share some of the ideas, wins, losses, just similar as what we do every week. So masterminds, man, I'm a part of a couple of them now, and I believe I'll always be a part of masterminds in some way, some fashion, for honestly the rest of my life. So if you are looking to get better at anything, masterminds they're a great way to start. Mindset, I think, although I feel like I've always had a real positive mindset overall, there's still been, I don't care who you are, you're going to have some kind of limiting beliefs of some sort. Coming together, talking to people in a positive way is always going to help your mindset. And so I think that's probably my biggest growth that I've taken so far, is mindset and what we can do. Setting goals, right? We set goals a while back. We set goals every month, but in general, we set goals when we first started this whole thing. And my goals now are blowing those goals out of the water, because 10x, you want to take those goals and you want to 10x those if you can. And I think at the beginning of those of the masterminds that we started, I don't think that I had those big goals. I didn't believe that I could truly get to those big goals, and now it's a whole nother thought process with me. So I think that's a huge part of my growth during this time. Changes bring changes, man. Positive changes in the business. We've changed the structure of our business, how I run the business, systems in the business. We're putting people in place. Had those beliefs, it's tough to pay someone X amount of dollars every year to handle this. Well, it's just overall goes along with growth mindset, man. So that's all played a part all together. I'll say this. I was one of the people that I started the mastermind with you when it first started. I think there was maybe 6, 7 of us or so. I think I was in it for 2 months, and then I disappeared, and then I came back because I knew that something was missing. So I think a big key takeaway is really, I knew that I was missing something, and I realized it, and then I took action to come on back. And so and I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't come on back. So I think me actually coming back to the mastermind was a part of those first few months that I was involved, and then I realized what I was missing. Just making sure you continue to network, making sure you continue to reach out to people. It doesn't matter. So me and Billy, again, we're going to talk about the one-on-one, but I mean, even though he's been my coach before, that doesn't mean I can't have another coach or try another coach out. Like I said, I'm in another mastermind too. So always have that abundance mindset. Billy understands. He knows because I've told him. He's done a real good job of helping me and coaching me along the way, but he also understands, like, hey, if you might want to see another angle of a coach. And so that's something that jumped to my mind right away. There's always room for growth in anything. So, definitely up there. It's going to, I'll say 4.5, man. It's going to be close to a 5, but again, nothing's perfect. Billy knows that. We all know that. Everybody listening, I believe, know that too. So I think that there's always room for growth, but Billy's done a great job of kind of leading us as a coach, mentor in that mastermind setting. 100%, man. It's funny because we talked about this, but I've recommended it to several people, whether it be joining the Get Uncomfortable mastermind potentially, or just going out and finding another mastermind that maybe works better for another individual. I've recommended masterminds in general, and I would 100% recommend doing or joining Billy's Get Uncomfortable Mastermind. But it's tough to understand what a mastermind is or what it can do for you if you're not open-minded and you're not willing to grow. So a lot of people might not see the value in it, but basically until you come into it and you are also dedicated to it.